is true. Huh.
Just
So
for
now
those old school vibes.
Now, theoretically, you can also just ban the Beastmaster. It might be worth it. 'Cause, like, after seeing that might be why they're taking their time now.
True,
10
true.
seconds remaining.
How quickly the turntables, huh?
Mm-hmm.
5 seconds remaining.
All right, guys, want to know some information here?
Yes.
Information.
Hit
All
me
right,
with it.
TJ.
Team pick.
This bad boy has been playing a lot of, I guess kind of popular heroes outside of South America, but we didn't see that much of it. Elder Titan and Io played a couple of
Ooh.
games this week.
Yo, let's go.
So
Me gusta. Okay.
Io, you pick that first pick. Io
Radiant
could be
team
core,
pick.
could be support. I wouldn't mind that, but they go back to the OD.
Okay. They believe in this hero. Again, could be flex, hoping to see a position 3. I think unlikely at the pro level it's a support. Position 4 OD is pretty
Yeah. I don't think it's
mediocre
good.
Unless,
slash bad.
Yeah, unless some crazy counters come out or something.
It's one of those like backup plans. If you have to shift it, you can. I don't think it works as a 5 though. I think that's
Dire team
Yeah.
maybe if you have like a Juggernaut or something that's really sustainable. They open with the Earthshaker though, so something with a little bit of reach now for Thunder Predator. The
Love
beginnings
it.
of a big team fight.
I'm really happy seeing that much Shaker. I think this hero is so good. Like, it didn't get any buffs besides the shard.
10 seconds
But-
remaining.
It's just a solid 4. Whenever you have Blink Echo, that's why the hero has been popular for so long without that many changes. It just works.
Who do you think is the best 4 with OD? Do you think Earthshaker would be a very good 4 with offlane OD?
I like Murana, but Tusk,
Yeah.
Having the shard is good.
I guess I'm just wondering, like, why take the Shaker and not the Beastmaster there? Like, are they going to now take the Beastmaster? Yes. So
Okay.
basically,
All right.
they didn't want to threaten. Maybe didn't want SG to perhaps take the Earthshaker from them, and at the same time, they don't think they're going to go Beastmaster and OD. But that is kind of a threat because Beastmaster and OD are actually a very good combo because the attack speed bonus is nice on OD. But then you've got 2 cores in the first, so
Yes, I agree.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment. That's pretty.
I guess they just decided it wasn't worth stealing.
I mean, yeah.
I think it's covering this Beastmaster, dude. He's got a Chen ban.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
Chen Tusk, to be fair, is nice too.
still.
Yeah.
I mean, is anybody playing that? We haven't seen. We have seen it banned a couple
Actually,
times, but
I think
I've
Europe
been
is.
watching Dota 2 Pro Tracker. There are a couple of players doing Chen. Not a lot, but like enough. So I mean, more support Chen than Io, for instance. If that serves as a comparison. I think with Beastmaster being that popular, Lycan being that popular, you always there's always an
5
incentive
seconds remaining.
for having Chen against it or with it.
okay.
But yeah, not that popular. At least in the lower divisions. I don't think we didn't see any Chen at all, right? Maybe Enchantress one game.
It's been banned a couple times. Chen hasn't been picked. We have definitely seen Ench more than once.
Okay.
Probably twice, something like that.
All right. This game not looking like a good lifestealer game. Don't want to play that versus Beastmaster.
Yeah,
I also
Cross him off the list. All right, sure. Thank God. Always like a vegan, man. He wants to get it out there immediately. Just like, all right, let's do the life stealer check. By the way, I'm eating vegetables today. But that's good.
man.
We got that. Now let's do the Magnus check. Yeah, not looking likely for Thunder Predator. Ooh, SG. Now maybe, just maybe.
Yeah, okay, guys. Oh,
They
okay.
could take PA.
10
Relax.
seconds remaining.
It could be the beginning.
all right. I mean, PA is looking kind of decent for SG, right? There's the Beastmaster.
Wow, the
So
Drow
having,
ban.
having the evasion is always good. You already have 2 saves, so I really like that versus Beastmaster. Can help deal with the Primal Roar a little bit, even the Echo when Tusk has Blink.
Trent, where do you rate Drow Ranger right now? Because I feel like she never
10
comes up in our
seconds
suggestion for carries when they're about to be last picked.
I think
5
she is
seconds remaining.
It depends on her offlane matchup a lot. That's like mostly what she's picked for, I feel.
So what's her ideal kind of matchup? Who can
Some
she pick
melees
on?
that she can bully, like Earthshaker and Beastmaster. Well done. I mean, in this case, they were worried about.
She's
It's
really
also
good
okay
OD.
versus OD offlane, right? Because you just walk it down, and like the astral range is really small.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a really good hero versus Ursa.
Dire
You
team
can kite him really well with your 3rd spell. So
We've pretty much only seen Ursa in that like final pick type setup.
yeah.
And now
But,
more
maybe
team
that could
fight for the
indicate
Predator.
Ursa. They didn't like they
Yeah.
didn't.
But they didn't
work
ban
well with
Venno,
the trope.
so
10 seconds remaining.
But Beastmaster's already off lane, right? So I don't think Venno is gonna be
5
a
seconds
possibility for
remaining.
Thunder Predator.
Hey,
No
the Chris
Venno
Luck
mid.
Venno.
so you're not the Leo style kind of hero. All right.
Yeah, I think he's more of like an active type player, but you never
Okay.
know.
All right.
Okay.
Crystal Maiden, easy. Beastmaster, Shaker. There's
Nice,
also
okay.
Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor's maybe safer, but Crystal Maiden level 20 gets the attack speed talent versus the Phoenix Egg. So clearly,
GG.
I'm
But
taking
healing.
CM.
But healing.
Hey, what about the Snapfire?
I'm actually
What
completely fine
about
with
the
that hero too.
Snapfire?
You
God,
have
she's
attack
another
speed
one.
slow.
Team pick.
Yep.
Crystal
Oh,
No,
all
that's
right.
the CM. Okay.
Sorry.
Nice and safe. It is cool that Drow is in this spot, though, where she's not irrelevant and the hero's still a threat, but she seems like almost forgotten about in a lot of drafts, but still pops in every so often. Like, oh, you almost got
Yeah.
us.
10
Almost.
seconds
I,
Who's
I
my
kind of like
beefy-
that a little bit.
Dire
Who's my
team
beefy
pick.
safe laner with Phoenix Sunray?
Wind Ranger
Not
after
that's not it. That is not it.
So,
That's
is that a mid Wind
pretty
Ranger
much-
then?
Yes.
Almost assuredly. I mean,
Yeah?
yeah.
Thunder
There's-
Predator
there's
have last
no way.
pick.
Dire team back.
Interesting.
Now,
Love this. Love this. This is really
Finally, have we seen a?
I don't
How
think
many
so.
conkers have we seen?
one or two. It's
It hasn't been a
low
lot
single
compared
digits.
to the number of bans, right? It's been a crazy
Correct.
amount of Kunka bans.
good. Mhm.
Wow, excellent.
10
Yeah.
Okay,
seconds
now
remaining.
I don't want to get too crazy here, but this Wind Ranger's throwing me off. Any chance at a core shaker?
5 seconds remaining.
There might be, but small chance, I would say.
That would have to be a core Beastmaster too, right? I mean, unless you're literally doing a
mid-shaker
4.
versus Skunka, you mean?
I'm not sure. Either 3 shaker or I mean, if you know it's Kunkka mid, can Beastmaster lane against him? I don't know.
No. You just destroy his summons.
Goodbye,
with the cleave.
boars.
Yeah. I mean, can Earth Shaker? I guess that's a valid question as well. I've never seen that matchup.
Yeah,
I mean,
I-
is it worth it? Is the real question.
Yes,
Fair.
exactly.
Like, is the
Fair.
Ags build that good now that seems worth it? Because that's always the main question of why you want to run a mid shaker.
Don't even talk about that, dude.
I mean, have we even
got
seen a
some-
mid Wind
some
Ranger?
games ruined.
We saw her play it on 4. I don't think we've seen her gone mid
yeah,
yet.
probably
Radiant
not.
team
Probably
ban.
not. I think it's like the thing about this mid Wind Ranger is that they're like, well, really good versus 4DR if he plays mid again, since you have that mischance.
Yeah.
But maybe they got baited a little bit with this. I mean, it could be Kunkka off lane for all we know. You know, if this is actually mid shaker, they
10
would probably
seconds
play
remaining.
OD against it. instead
Yeah.
of Kunkka off lane.
And that is, that's a fair
that's
point.
that's no good.
That's unplayable. Okay. That's just kind of stands out, but we'll see some position ones banned out now. Both sides presumably looking for a 1.
Ricky is still in. Ursa's still in. PA's still in.
I kind of like PA here.
You guys are forgetting the big bad Monkey King.
Slark is still in. He's kind of
A
ugly
few
though.
Choices.
Radiant team
The dispel just seems kind of nice. Oh my god, PL was still in. Oh, whew. Close one. Guy who was getting banned third like every game this morning.
How
Well, so they
afraid
have
are
a
you of
halberd
Ricky
hero?
on SG?
Dire team pick.
Oh, no. Oh, wow. They banned the Arc Warden.
Yeah, Costa Bill is an Arc Warden player.
Yeah.
Very sneaky.
He also loves Terrorblade, but this doesn't. This is a terrible Terrorblade game.
I think he really likes Slark as well, doesn't he?
10
Yeah, he
seconds remaining.
plays a fair bit. Dude, this is hard. I don't think there's like a.
Gyrocopter.
Oh God, no.
Who is
Like-
it? Benny? Is Benny the one who plays gyro?
Yeah,
Good
Benny
man,
loves
Benny.
Gyrocopter.
I'm trying to think of like MKB heroes. If it's a core
Yeah.
Wind Ranger or like
you either
anyone
want
with
a
a
Halberd
dispel.
hero or an MKB
Radiant
hero, right?
team pick.
Ah,
TV.
Okay.
TV.
So they go comfort.
Mm-hmm.
All right. A lot of time
Well-
for Thunder Predator now.
You can get the Beastmaster aura for yourself with the Terrorblade, so that's cool. But I don't see. I guess besides the fact that you deal okay with the egg.
Yeah, and you're an
strikes
MKB
me.
hero. It's like okay,
Remaining.
you know.
Yeah.
But Wind Ranger's got clear too, assuming she's core, like has like Maelstrom build or something potentially.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of magic damage to go right through that armor. All right, what's our carry then?
I wanna
TB carries.
I want
I
to
want
see
to
a
Morphling against someday, but there's no D.
Mm.
Oh, Luna was on our list earlier. That would have been nice.
Probably not Monkey King.
Tro is banned.
It's pretty funny they just banned Dark Warden. and they covered
Yeah.
themselves earlier with that Drow ban too, right?
Yeah.
Who else does Terrorblade hate? I mean, Ember.
Do they play
Safe Lane's
Morphling?
Yuck. I mean, then it's morph into OD though,
They do
Yeah,
play
okay,
Morphling.
fair.
which is
Yeah,
probably
I was-
okay when it's off lane, but
I was thinking about just stealing
and they
meta,
have
but
Shaker.
yeah, OD is pretty harsh.
I mean, there's Gyro and Dusa. I'm going through the long list.
Phantoms
Now they just
may
take the
now
PA.
select
Okay,
your heroes.
so
And they pass up the
MKB
Ricky
most
for PA.
valuable game ever. Oh, it's Moo's Wind Ranger. It's Leo style Shaker. OD's
Dude.
going mid. What are you
Dude.
doing?
Oh, wait.
Why are you doing this?
Dude. Oh my gosh, did I call it the core shaker mid?
Yeah, but
They
Base and
waited for
Tremble?
King Ardi to get the OD. That was...
You can still swap in the game though, so that doesn't mean
no, you
anything.
can't. You can't swap players.
No,
in
you
the game.
can't.
You can't?
No.
You can't.
Yep.
No.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, all right.
Thank
All
you for
right.
correcting it.
Huh.
Wow. So it looks like Kunkka versus Shaker mid. All right. So what do we think? Do we like this? Is this good or is this crazy because they just won game one?
It's kind of... I think this matchup is not that good for... Like, it's okay for Shaker. He's good versus pretty much all melees, but
Mm-hmm.
the cleave is annoying for any melee hero as well. So I think it kind
Yeah.
of goes both ways. I guess Shaker denies really well.
But don't they just want the Kunkka versus the Beastmaster anyway? Like, can't they just do some lane shenanigans?
Can King RD play mid?
I would hope
Yes.
so. It's
I mean,
OD. You press
OD
W.
versus Earthshaker has got to be pretty easy. I mean,
honestly, what stops the players from just swapping computers and playing?
Hotkeys. Are you serious, dude? There's no way.
Okay.
I can't
No,
sit.
you just say pause bathroom and then you swap the hotkeys. I don't know.
Sorry, guys, my hard drive just melted. I need 15 minutes here to redo all these hotkeys. Well, Gary, I'm going to need your help here, buddy, because I could not be more excited for this core shaker. I'm going to take some credit on calling it. Now, buddy, do you think it's going to win?
That is a really good question, Sayori. I am super excited for it as well. Mid-Earth Shaker, you've got this PA for MNZ, and of course, Frank's Beastmaster, a real witness to behold. SG, Theban, they've got Terrorblade, OD, Kunkka as their three core heroes up against a Mid-Earth Shaker. Who's going to win out in this one?
Are you talking about the lane or are you talking about
The game. It's always about the game.
It's always about the game. You know, my heart lies with SG because I think this Terrorblade, you know, you get the 2-for-1 special with the MKB and he should shred, especially considering he's laning into a Beastmaster, which is a free farm lane for TB, typically. And he has a Crystal Maiden who can just bite the call
boars.
of the wild boar. Yeah, exactly. Just bite the boar. So
Bite the
I do think they should win, but Thunder Predator, man, they really impressed me in game number 1. I think they really know their shit right now. And they got some good plans.
Yeah, they were exceptional. And right now, MNZ, MJZ, and Moose all down bottom. And they spotted out on that high ground with the Hawk they used early on to see who's up there. And it looks like they want to go for the contest. Beastmaster's gone for one of the runes top, so has TB. And now it's down to what does King Owl want to do? Arcane Orb level 1, get some hits in. Tag team towards the PA. Bounty runes grabbed by the Wind Ranger. And MJZ doesn't have dive, he's got Fiery Spirits, don't forget. He doesn't have a way to escape, so when he gets chased down like this, reliant on that attack speed slow and a cut through the tree with a Fairy Fire, but that final touch, the Crystal Nova of Maiden secures first blood for SG.
Yep, she'll take it. She gets to go to buy more clarities. Can just send it out top. TP there. All good.
It is 3 bounty runes though for the Radiant, right? Moose, Frank, and Moose again. Wind Ranger was able to loop around the back. But I think right now, all eyes on that mid lane. Kunkka versus Earthshaker. Tidebringer versus Enchant Totem. The kings of last hitting and denying.
I think this should be a favorable matchup for the Shaker, though. Once you get enough levels. But we'll see what happens. Especially when you're level 6. I mean, you can get that Echo Slam off before the bolt comes out. Do a hell of a lot of damage to the Kunkka. That being said, I don't think Leo Style has played a lot of mid Shaker, so he might be a little rusty on the mechanics of this hero.
Yeah, he's probably spammed it in some pub games. I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm just thinking though, you know, Kunkka's Tidebringer got nerfed a bit back in the day. No longer able to do some of the...
owned right now.
He's under this tower. Earthshaker needs to get some of these last hits in. I guess after this, if Leo Star has a good performance, we might see Ice Frog, you know, take it away from Enchant Totem. No longer allows you to get bonus damage on your own creeps. You can't deny with it anymore.
Yeah. Got his last hits now. Feeling a little bit better, but ADR also has like complete last hits. No XP lost, no deny so far. Alright, Gary, get away from the mid lane. Look at somewhere else, buddy.
I'm mesmerized. Bottom lane, Phoenix and Tusk doing the classic thing. And the Pos 5 and Pos 4 having a battle over the pull spots. Courier snipes being attempted. D-wards happening. And then the PA is in a pretty much straight 1v1 with the OD from that point. Allowing her to get 8 and 1 CS, while the OD does have a double wave coming. But the Fiery Spirits and this dagger spam starting to get a little bit annoying.
It's got a magic stick. He's good. Enough tangles. Just needs to get to that ring of health. Rush that meteor hammer, and then you're gonna see the OD pop off in this game. I'm much more interested in top lane. I wonder if like SG is doing all the right things to make this lane the best it possibly could be.
It looks like they made it pretty good for the TB. Top of the CS board, under his tower.
Yep. Because a very good lane for Terrorblade.
But you know what the most
He's
important
got,
thing is? Crystal Maiden,
is it?
she got first blood and she hasn't died yet. So we've seen a lot of Maiden performances where they've fed in these lanes. KJ so far has done very well.
You know, it's the South American players. They're very aggressive, and they don't really realize that Crystal Maiden is a fragile hero.
So delicate, especially level 1, level 2. 600 HP, 1 armor.
Oh, she's really beating on this Wind Ranger.
Oh, she sure is. Oh, another
Doesn't get
mango
the bite.
there. Could have had
The Wind Ranger has Salve, Wand, and Fairy Fire, so Moose is just baiting the Crystal Maiden
Oh,
to
shots
spend all her
upon.
mana.
Phoenix is level 2 now, so has the dive available. Tusk and OD. Not offering kill threat just yet as the power shot top very barely scrapes past the Maiden. Wind Ranger nearly had the snipe on her. A dive onto OD now. It's awkward down here. Everyone is just trading hits, not really putting anyone within range of taking him out of the lane. I think the PA was scouting for where that Tusk has gone because he roamed in towards mid. A haste is found top by Leo Style though.
She just
is
went
that what
to
the PA
the
was
secret
doing?
shop. Yep, just a sidestep. Pick up her ring of health, get that regen going. Odie has one too.
Of course,
I
of
don't
course.
I don't really expect many kills to be happening in this bottom lane, to be honest.
Oh, it doesn't
but-
look particularly exciting.
Yeah.
But maybe, you never know with this 1-1-1 build on Theo. Phoenix, when that dive's on cooldown, very susceptible. But while dives up, Tusk may have gone a step too far. Snowballs now. Odie trying to give the clicks to PA. Astral's there to stop Tusk from dying to a stray dagger.
They're just flirting with death, you know?
Everyone's sitting about 200 HPs. Putting me on the edge of my seat right now. Spooky stuff. Oh, whoa. Earthshaker, where are you going?
Shaker?
Level
On
5
the way.
Earthshaker.
I'm on
He's
the way.
coming in. He wants kills and he wants bounty
Boom.
runes. One hit, slap down. Fisher will finish off the Tusk now as the Astral comes onto the Phoenix. But King Owl just being punched down by the hasted Earthshaker. And he'll get the double bottle
the
refill off the
refills.
bounty runes too.
Ooh,
Such
Kuka
a
didn't
nice
even go for
movement.
the other rune. Yeah. I mean, Kuka got a lot of XP, but Earthshaker got the kills and the gold for his team, so...
And one of the great parts about that is, you know, MNZ obviously happy that he comes to bot lane to get the kills, but now she's got a solid 30 seconds, 45 seconds where Ring of Health can take her back to full HP Not needing to... No salve, you know, don't have to waste any money on it.
Yep. Looks like he's planning to get treads first. He might just end up rushing the Battle Fury as we've seen some of the other PAs do lately.
Yeah.
Kind of like it, the build. It also makes it so that you don't like throw the game by constantly taking unfavorable fights.
Because
When
you
you have
know...
power treads, you're like, oh, I'm so strong, let's go.
Yeah. A false sense of security from one little item. Well, Tusk has to come back down here now. OD is going to struggle in a 1v2, so they need to keep this lane setup as is. While Earthshaker, he's now invis. 2 active runes in a row, gets the power flowing through his bottle, roams up to top with a TP scroll. He is level 6, and he was looking for that creep wave coming in for anybody lurking on it. A sneaky little Echo Slam could have come, but instead, it'll just be a snipe on the Crystal Maiden. KJ there. Kostabil, he has walked into this. Fisher
he's
from
blocked
Leo, blocked. What's the
Oh.
follow-through? It's another
Echo.
enchant with an Echo Slam coming. Leo Stahl just
the way.
biding his time in case he needs to. He won't hold it. He'll throw it on the TV and get a double kill. And this allows Windranger to get in mid to leech some experience.
Yeah, he's 4-0. Shaker making some nice rotations. I mean, also get this mid wave pushed off because the catapult is destroying their tier 1 tower.
Radiant's
ADR
middle
is
tower
getting
is
enormous
under
though
attack.
during all that time. But Shaker is still a little bit ahead of him. In gold, not X.
In net worth, yeah. 3.3k. And the tower deny. It is still an early, 7-minute tower there in that mid lane.
Huge. Yeah. What we need to see now is ADR just rotate bottom and start pressuring up this PA so they can take the bottom tower as well with the OD.
He's doing exactly
It's
that.
actually TPing in. Yep.
Astral
There we
has
go.
the X mark, but doesn't get it off in time. PA has already Phantom Strike. That means, though, she's trapped in the shards. And now you've got the X mark. Torrent combo. Bring her back into it. Sent down to David
Yeah,
Jones'
next,
locker.
Phoenix.
And the dive from Phoenix will get him away from that trio down bottom. Well, the perfect move from Adriano there.
8-minute runes coming. This is going to be pretty big for either Shaker or the Kunkka. Who's going to get it?
Frank dies up top.
Torrent.
Torrent's there. Haster's top lane. Crystal Maiden and TB getting away from the Windranger, but it looks like Moose giving chase gets the final touch. And Maiden now, without anything left, is going to get jumped by the PA. Maiden's down, while the Earthshaker, he did slip away from the Tusk and Kunkka, but he didn't get the bottle refill with that haste rune.
Ooh. Who got the kill on TV? The Windranger did. Okay.
Yeah.
So the PA gets the kill onto the CM. Now going to be top. Realizing that there's probably going to be a lot of threat on the bottom side now that the mid tower has fallen. Decides to TP top instead. TB probably going to TP mid.
Ooh.
That's not
tower's-
where I expected TB to go.
The tower's already dead, mate.
He's going to go farm their jungle side. I thought he was going to go bottom.
Yeah, it felt like it. And the rest of them smoking up towards top. Phoenix bot is being chased by an OD. It dives away from Kingao. So Terrorblade farming on that Radiant side of the map, while the smoke does arrive onto the Windranger. They've got the X-Mark Torrent, and there's no way you're missing that one. With the Snowball Shards tag team, Windranger should be dead to rights in the trees. And a hasted Kunkka moves in towards the Beastmaster now. The Frostbite boat combo with a Snowball all holds him in place. Half HP Frank
thank
gets
you.
the Necro units off, and in comes the Earthshaker now with an enchant onto Tusk. They'll Torrent him back. The PA, though, gets on top of Theolacor's head. And the Tusk is about to die to the Sunray. The burn gets him before the dagger does, but the
CM.
Earthshaker still going for more. Leo Style gets the Maiden deeper. And SG, they're still being chased. A good Torrent. Look at that. He waits and bides his time. Leo Style, the perfect placement. Still going to get X marked away, but the dive forward from the Phoenix with a supernova
missed
now.
the Echo.
And they get the jump with the PA, but he did miss the Echo Slam. You're right. So Kunkka, he'll survive. And now the Meteor Hammer, OD Astral onto the PA, lands perfectly. M&Z torrented now, and the TPs come again. Tusk is there, but the Phantom Strike back away from Tusk. Snowballing with the shards forward, and the PA's caught. Earthshaker couldn't save them even without Fisher, and Frank's Beastmaster was busy pushing the tier 1 tower.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That was pretty hilarious. He's like, oh, the creep wave is coming. I'm going to echo. Oh, shit. I got pulled up. And then his echo just absolutely failed.
He nearly had it.
I mean, maybe if that landed on the Kunkka, they could have killed him. That's why they went in with the egg play too, because they thought the echo was going to land and get that stun from the aftershock. But PA going to be punished for it. I mean, SG is looking pretty good so far. The TB has had all that time to farm.
has
You will
fallen.
get caught
He's
here,
gonna get
though.
jumped though.
And Kostabile doesn't
Alright.
have enough mana for Sunder.
I literally just said the TB was free farming and then he just dies like that. Sad.
He secured the tower. That was his main
He
goal.
did. But I don't think it's worth it. You gave a kill to the PA. She got a bunch of XP. So did the Wind Ranger. Wind Ranger's also level 8 now. And this is all the time you could be spending farming. He's 1 in 3 on the Terrorblade.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that death to the Earthshaker's rotation top
Dire's bottom
really
tower
spooked
is
him,
under
because he immediately left the lane, went mid, farmed jungle, now bottom lane. He will have a big wave there for himself to claim up. On the top lane, King out. Being saved by the boat for now, but that Sunray burning and the Necro unit chasing forward. He'll Astral up the Phoenix mid-dive, and with the Meteor Hammer landing, MGZ's the one that's going to
Nice.
get sliced by 4DR. Earthshaker, he's got the enchant and the
He's
shackle shot on Theo, and it looks like they'll bring the Tusk down slowly but surely after the snowball and the punch. It will take Moose's touch to take him down, and King Ao, well, he obviously died a little bit earlier on.
Dire's
He died to the Fire Spirit when the Phoenix came out. Since the Meteor Hammer was not instant stun. Was able to get that last Fire Spirit off.
has fallen.
This is so much space for both carries. I'm just looking at them
Radiant's bottom
very
tower is under
very
attack.
calmly hitting creeps. Battle Fury now about 1,000 gold away for MNZ. And Terrorblade, the Sandra Yasha we've come to know and love on this Terrorblade. Not too far away either, about $1,000 for him too.
Dire's top
I think they're
tower
both farming
is
at pretty much the same rate. Yeah, both sitting around 400 GPM. So we'll have a period there, though, like PA with Battle Fury. Does she want to fight with that, or is it that item you want to try and, you know, leapfrog to your Deso or your next big one?
She should always be the last one to join the team fight. She should not be the one initiating any fights. Just if there's a fight near her, she'll go there, throw a dagger or two. If she finds a short kill, she'll just jump in, secure it. Other than that, you're just gonna be focused on farming to your next item. Or maybe even do Roshan. You have a Beastmaster on your team with Necro 3
Yeah.
relatively soon.
Just don't get involved in fights like this. In the mid lane with a Supernova
Hey,
and the
whoa.
Shackle shot. Moose lines it up. Santa's Eclipse is
That's
dropped,
nice.
but look at them all die. SG pummeled into the ground, and now the Kunkka. He's got the X mark onto Frank. The boat is coming, but that Sunray with a jump from the Earthshaker finds him the Enchant Totem, and the Wind Ranger just goes to work, wilding on the Kunkka. Adriano, down you go. One more final hit from the Earthshaker will give
Yeah,
Leo Style a
style.
triple kill, but he does lose his streak. The monster 8x kill streak down, and it goes into the hands. 610 gold for the Terrorblade.
He just got a lot of gold there on TV. I mean, I want to say that was nice from Thunder Predator, but going for that Kunkka kill under a tower ended up costing the Beastmaster and the Shaker. Plus, they didn't get the mid tower. So,
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
a little
mid-tier
too
one.
ambitious there to go for more than those 3 kills after using all of your spells already. Because that Kunkka is hella tanky.
Yeah, because it goes from a one fight to, you'd argue, a draw with Terrorblade getting all the money, defending the tier 1, and then
Yes,
maybe you think about maybe even a
I
loss.
think that was like a draw in the end. Because look at PA. She's only level 10 and a half. Constable is about to hit level 13.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Yep. He became a big boy after that last engagement.
Cracks level 13. And off he goes down to bottom. Lots of lines being drawn by Thunder Predator up in that top jungle. Yeah, it looks like Crystal Maiden's also telling King Ao to get the hell out of the jungle and come bottom. Group up with the rest of the
Guys,
squad near
stop
that
playing
TV.
on the top side. Stop.
We are Dire Team, play bottom lane.
Please.
Honestly, that is like one of my catchphrases in pubs. Like when I'm Radiant, it's like, guys, literally, we are Radiant. Stop playing bottom lane. Go top. Farm top, please, I beg of you. Because I've just, I've got a Troll Warlord who's 0-6, just TPing back to bottom lane 8 minutes in, just dying again.
Yep.
No, no worries.
Happens in every bracket, sir.
It's easy to get locked into the I'm safe lane, I'm Radiant, bottom lane is my safe lane. That's where I belong. Crystal Maiden, struggling to deal with Necro units, and the power shot shuts her down.
Oh, boars. I hate boars, man.
Every coin helps.
Level 4
As a
boars.
support player,
Not a
it's just
fan?
so annoying. Yeah, boars and necrobooks chasing you down. And you just get killed off by like a random Rubik Fade Bolt or a Power Shot or...
See, that's why
some
heroes,
dumb
like
skill like that.
Chen and Enchantress, that's why they exist. To deal with the Beastmaster.
Yeah. I mean, those are hard counters to Beastmaster in the laning stage, especially. If the Beastmaster doesn't have a good laning stage, he just doesn't get items, right? So.
Yeah, especially because you kind of commit for the Call of the Wild and the Inner Beast build. So if you fail, you can't catch up. As a Supernova and an Illusion Rune, a bit of a weird initiation here from SG onto this Earthshaker. Astral and Meteor Hammer do land, but they've shackled up the Kunkka towards the back. The Santi's Eclipse into the Echo Slam, but the Terrorblade. The big boy with the Metamorphosis is here, and he is really ready to give double kill to Theo. Phoenix X'd up as well. The Dire Observer Ward on the high ground gives them the vision they need. Terrorblade, super happy, joins 2 fights, and off the back of them, he's now level 14. He's got Sanjin Yasha well on his way to Skadi. And the PA hasn't really got involved yet.
That get back from CM, I thought it was a GG call or something. Spooked me for a second. I'm like, I know Thunder Predator, you guys made some mistakes, but it's not that bad. I'm sure you can make a comeback.
TB is
Yeah, Shaker dropped the Echo Slam in the last fight too, so he's not going to have it for another 2 minutes. PA still making her way towards the Deso, and the worst part about that fight is Beastmaster's Necrobook was on cooldown, wasn't really there, so taking the engagement without the Beastmaster is always going to be a huge mistake.
Oh, Leo Star's Earthshaker, now behind the Kunkka in net worth, buying himself a Yule Scepter, so he's going to go blink Yules.
They're going Roshan.
They sure do. This is something you mentioned, right? Just popping into Roche with Beastmaster and the PA. Your PA's a little bit late, though.
Yeah, she's late, and she doesn't have a Deso either. She's so close to it. It looks like SG is just going to contest this with Torrent.
They catch the PA with
That's
the Torrent.
Enough. Yep. Necrobooks are out too. This would be a bad time for Thunder Predator to fight without Necrobooks being up.
It looks like Frank's just going to shove that top wave as much as he can, create a bit of pressure in that part of the map. Kunkka so good at shoving that mid wave though with X Mark very safely. Not going to get caught out by anything. I guess that's going to be two things that are good about the Yules then. I was thinking of the Yules on Earthshaker as merely like a defensive tool, just save himself. But I guess you can also mess with the Kunkka's X Mark when he does go for plays like this.
Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, it's for yourself, right? Like, yeah, in every way, it's just so good, the Yules in this kind of game. But you are kind of like a support now with a Yules build on the Shaker. Because typically, I think you would like to see a BKB if ever a mid Shaker wants to buy a defensive item.
Oh, Roar on Tusk, but the Astral saves there. And Frank, he's X-Marked back into the boat with a freezing field. He's punched and destroyed, and Aegis is claimed by MNZ. Radiant kills Roshan and get the Aegis. While they've used up this Kunkka, I don't think they want to fight. They're still going to jump up on him, but a disarm from the Halberd means MNZ can't push damage forward. And the Wind Ranger escapes barely from the Torrent. That Tusk buyback, putting a bit of fear in them, as Frank is, of course, down for another 15 seconds. But a victory there for Thunder Predator getting the Roshan.
They also got the Blink Dagger now on the OD. That's what they've been lacking, the initiation. X-Mark is a nice spell, but you can't just X every single hero, right?
Hey, you definitely can't. What's next? His Aghanim Scepter becomes AoE X. We've got AoE Shadow Word on Warlock, AoE Surge, AoE Press the Attack. It's time for AoE X marks the spot. Have you played much with Kunkka's Aghanim Shard? The Tidal Wave?
I have not played Kunkka at all.
Okay.
But it's a pretty cool spell though, to be honest, the Tidal Wave.
It's one of my
lets you clear creeps.
Yeah, it's really fun. And you know my dark side, right? The Radiance builds. Kunkka's one of my favorite new heroes to do it on. Aghanims, Shard, and Scepter. Oh, the X marked. Oh, the Yules play. He's still going to drag himself back. He's still fine. Yules was a little bit too early there. Now, looks like they've got the OD Banish up onto the little Wind Ranger. Trapped in the Shards and the Fisher. But neither team want to fully commit for that awkward fight around the river.
But they finally get the tier 1 tower middle on Frank.
At long last, it dies.
They've been waiting for that tower to die forever. And PA finally overtaking that TB.
Yeah, it's got to feel so good now as MNZ. Holding that Aegis, working towards BKB, because you've got a massive window now another 3 minutes of Aegis, and you'll have that magic immunity going into the next fight.
Yeah. I do think they do want to fight on the top side, though, and not go bottom like this. Wind Ranger, she has a blink. She can just blink out. She just wants to slow this down, I guess. I prefer if Thunder Predator were applying their own pressure on the tier 2 tower top with their Beastmaster.
They want to blink echo this. Earthshaker's TPing. Leo style preps the enchant. Power shot through the trees. They spot King out. He self-astrals. Crystal Maiden is coming, and they blink the OD out there, leading to this torrent initiation on Leo style. Self-fuels, doesn't have the blink to escape, so the boat's going to land perfectly square on his head, but he's speedy, he's got a haste. The Earthshaker runs away, and that snowball dragged into the tier 1. The Meteor Hammer landing on the Wind Ranger, but the Blink Echo! Leo style! Perfect, beautiful! Absolutely gorgeous reinitiation. You forget for 1 second about that Earthshaker, and he comes and dunks you down. Tusk salving, but he's gone. A double for Leo, and Frank is going to chase out this Tusk as well. Crystal Maiden, where are you? Save your friends, because they're all falling apart. Ooh, TP attempt, not going to work. Leo's here with a triple kill.
My goodness, that was the most perfect echo, because not only did he get the TP, but he got the OD with the aftershock as well. So there was no more save available on that TP to come out and just pop his thunder and turn the fight around.
Has been killed.
That's the power of that Yule Scepter. He disengages for a couple of seconds. The haste definitely helped out, because he was able to like
huge. It was
drag the Tusk far west and then run east again, get the Blink Echo. And Thunder Predator straight back into it. 6k net worth lead. Starting to accelerate through that graph. 21 to 13. And I don't know about you, but I started to feel like this game was slipping little by little towards SG.
I mean, after that last fight, losing pretty much all your cores, Thunder Predator must feel real good. And they got the BKB plus a Desolator in their bottle now.
Oh. DD, that PA, if she jumps anyone, they are screwed. And that's why SG, they are bunkering down. Get in the base.
The Shaker doesn't even need a haste anymore. Just look at his items.
Oh, yeah. 550 move speed off the Yules and Travels.
And the Quicksilver Amulet.
Oh, yeah, good point. I never... Whenever I get that item drop, I just put it straight in stash. I don't... I don't know, I don't feel it. You know, you get that feeling about...
It's a pretty good item. Yeah.
Like, yeah. KJ, you step outside that base for even a second, and PA is going to punish you. Astral Torrent not working out. SG, you're going to have to try and split push these waves with TB illusions at this point. Wait for that Maiden to respawn. Still in a decent place to hold their high ground, though. The TB is massive still. Can't let that escape your mind. They do get a little space to move out up into that top jungle. But Leo style, he doesn't want that to be happening. He has Blink Echo again. And PA is on that TB. Shackle Shot Kunkka. Adriano's there. There's a snowball coming. Roar up. And Adriano is under his own tier 1 being burnt by the supernova. He throws the boat last second, but they made the jump in onto Costa Bile. Terrorblade's gone.
DDP BKBPA.
In the blink of an eye, SG just lose 3 heroes. Thunder Predator are diving tier 3s. Crystal Maiden has a Ghost Scepter, but in comes the damage from this Earthshaker now. Doesn't even have the Aghanim Shard. Double damage PA. Easy tier 2 for you. Top lane should be cleared up as well. And an ideal situation for Thunder Predator now to take this series 2-0 the way they're standing.
I mean, SG are running out of moves to make. This Terrorblade is just way too far behind now. He doesn't have a BKB, doesn't have any progression towards the MKB. I'm not a huge fan of the Scotty buy from the Terrorblade. I think he needed either BKB or like a MKB right away. So he has the threat onto the PA and the Wind Ranger. We saw in the previous fight as well, where the Wind Ranger just ran in with the Wind Run and the TB's trying to hit her. What if that Scotty was an MKB? Just 2-shotter, 3-shotter.
Yeah, because right now he can't deal with the PA and he can't deal with the Earthshaker. Both of them covering each other very nicely. In terms of, magic damage, physical damage, disables. And they've got everything between them. That came up the other day as well. What was the other hero pairing we were talking about, if you remember?
Dire's middle tower
There were two cores, a mid laner and a safe laner. One was like all physical, one was all magical, and they kind of cover themselves very nicely.
Was it like Slardar and something?
Dire's
I
middle
can't remember. I'll have to go back and look at the
Yeah.
games. P8 blurred up, hiding away and throwing daggers. Crystal Maiden. Yeah, I've spotted you. And so is the Earthshaker. Dead for 30. So now a 4v5. The shackle shot. Ooh, it's a tasty one. Terrorblade got latched up behind them.
tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is
Still very tentative going high ground, though. This is the disciplined Thunder Predator that we love to see.
Dire's bottom tower
Take the
is under
entirety of the map, close it out,
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
and let that net just wrap around your opponents.
Not only are they playing patiently, but if SG do make a single misstep, Thunder Predator are just so ready to jump that.
Oh,
Is he gonna
man.
blink this? Oh, doesn't get it.
Frank, torrented, boated, gets the roar off on the Terrorblade, and a very wide shackle shot comes out. A 1% chance on that Dota Plus prediction for the Dire to win. This team fight, blowing up the Tusk. MNZ arrives and says, good night to you. Chain stuns galore on the TB. Take him out as well. Gone for a minute with buyback available, but it feels like the game is just coming to a close. SG,
Yep.
they've run out
They
of gas.
chased
They're
the
not
victory.
even buying back on anybody. They're just letting everyone die. Give them the mid lane of barracks, because that's what they've come to claim. An MNZ triple kill. Phantom Assassin looking hot right now with that basher ready. And where's Wind Ranger going? Moose, Moose, what are you up to? That is the enemy fountain. You can't heal up in there, buddy.
Barracks has fallen.
I think he's asking them to call the GG. He doesn't want to stay in this game anymore, you know? Trying to tilt them.
Oh, he knows they've got them under their boots.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Tier 3 bottom
They're
gone.
hoping for some kind of a comeback here on the side of SG for sure.
Dire's
They
Frank.
don't want to lose this 2-0.
They absolutely don't.
bottom barracks are under
Frank is TP bottom outpost. They will leave that bottom melee barracks alive. As that TB and Kunkka do come back up.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
Oh, Orb of Destruction drops with a PA now. Okay.
Big item. I mean, to be honest, I kind of like Paladin Sword a little bit better for the PA since she doesn't have any lifesteal anyway. It's actually like, you know, you see Orb of Destruction, you're like, wow, what an amazing item, which it is, but then a lot of the tier 3 items are just so good.
Yeah, they really are spectacular.
Your shrine has fallen.
Like Elven Tunic, Cloak of Flames.
Yeah.
I feel spider legs, you know. I feel like Enchanted
Yeah, spider-
Quiver is one of the few items where I'm like, that's very situational. What hero I'm playing. Everything else is like, gimme, 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 gimme it all.
Gimme. Sound like every greedy Dota 2 player I've ever played with, Gary. Gimme,
No.
gimme.
I-
Gimme everything.
The catch on Kunkka. Leo Styles playing with him. Adriano, what's your escape plan? Is it into the grave? 'Cause it looks like it's gonna be. No buyback on him either.
PA is deep in there.
Oh my
As
goodness.
Aegis, not afraid.
Go Scepter Maiden. Trying to scrape away with their life. And they've got Lotus Orb on the PA now too.
Bottom barracks.
If anybody steps forward, they are getting blinked on and Abyssal Bladed. And there's the Yule Scepter set up on Terrorblade. No BKB on him, so the chain stuns come thick and fast. Save out from the OD for now, but a Supernova and a Roar onto Tusk means there's no additional layers of save. So the Terrorblade, if they keep him chain stunned, there's no chance of a Sunder, and GG is called. SG give up, as they are just being shredded by their tier 4s. Thunder Predator, a 2-0 victory, and a convincing one at that.
Very convincing, to be honest. I think SG, they had all the key ingredients to have a really good game, but they just jumped the gun a little bit, you know? You got the PA with the Aegis instead of just constantly like poking at them and making them come at you and fighting around good areas of the map. I think they went too hard onto that tier 2 tower and just gave Thunder Predator exactly the team fight they wanted. They just had to get to that MKB. They had to get to that BKB first on the TB before they